Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry V. Today we are still in Act 4, Scene 1, which is a bit of a beast of a scene. And all of this is sort of taking place right before the war in the English camp. So yesterday we had Henry walking around, saying hello to everybody, trying to be cheerful the morning before the war. And in these conversations, at the very end of the monologue yesterday, Sir Thomas Erpingham came in, and right before Erpingham leaves, Henry's like, let me borrow your coat for a second. You guys go off and do that. Let me borrow your coat. So now Henry is walking around disguised so that people can't quite tell that he's the king. And he runs into Pistol, and they have a little exchange, and we find out that Pistol doesn't like Fluellen, and then we see Fluellen and Gower have a little exchange. And then these two other soldiers come in. I want to say that their names are Williams and Barry or something like that, but Barry Williams sounds a little too obvious. But anyway, these two other soldiers come in and they start talking, and they're just regular soldiers in the army, and King Henry starts asking them, stuff and questions, and they're like, well, who are you? And he's like, I serve under Erpingham. And they're like, so is Erpingham like for this war? And he's like, yeah, mostly. And they're like, has they told the king that? And King Henry says, no, nor does not meet he should. For though I speak to you, I think the king is but a man, as I am. The violet smells to him, as it doth to me. The element shows to him, as it doth to me. All his senses have but human conditions. His ceremonies laid by, in his nakedness he appears but a man, and though his affections are higher mounted than ours, yet when they stoop with the like wing. Therefore, when he sees reason of fears as we do, his fears out of doubt be of the same relish as ours. Yet in reason no man should possess him with any appearance of fear, lest he, by showing it, should dishearten his army. And then he asks them what they think of the war, if they're for it, if they're against it, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of an interesting scene, and we get to hear from Williams tomorrow in it to see what soldiers are sort of thinking the night before or the morning that they are about to go off to battle, and whether or not they believe it, whether or not they want to be fighting for it. And I just think that it's really interesting that this king, in the midst of all of this, gets to have a moment of, I'm just a person, and I feel all of this as much as everybody else does, and I am not allowed to show it, because if I show it, then my army collapses. And then he gets to talk to a bunch of people that don't really approve of what he's doing. It's an interesting moment, and I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.